Alright, continue, monkey.
With what?
You were saying about Doan. Something.
I would like Doan to retire as an Arizona Coyote.
And that's what I'm calling you out on. I'm not saying, oh man, fuck Doan for fucking staying or wanting to not stay. That wasn't my argument. At any
But
point.
why you call me out? Because
Why
I
is
would
he a
like
piece
him.
of shit?
I'm calling you out because you're thinking.
For him wanting to do what he wants to do.
Oh my god. You guys still don't get it. I continue to explain it and you still don't get it. I don't have a problem with Doan wanting to stay. I have a problem with your GM saying he's untouchable in the state of your team. Where it is right now. That's my problem. I have a problem with you for
as a Coyote also.
He never said that. He never said that directly. So don't put words in his mouth.
He's untouchable.
Don't put words in his mouth. He never said that. He could say he's untouchable for a completely different reason. I'm calling him out for saying he's untouchable. The fact that he said that, yes, I'm calling him out. The fact that you're sitting here and saying you want him to retire as a Coyote when you damn well know they're not fucking gonna be a fucking cup contender for years, that's what I'm calling out.
Okay, so that's what it is.
Nothing to do with what Doan wants.
Whether they win a cup or not, I would still want him to finish as a Coyote.
Yeah, that's retarded. Richie, what do you think about this?
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that?
Because you gotta fucking do what's best for your team. You gotta make tough decisions. You gotta fucking move on. You gotta trade guys. That's the business side of it. And no, that doesn't make me less of a fan for fucking looking at it that way. That's the difference. No, don't. Shut the fuck up.
Right there.
I think it makes you less of a fan for wanting your star, not letting your star player have that moment.
It doesn't. No, you're not listening. God damn it. None of you get it. You're all stupid.
If you were a GM of a team, like, your roster would be drastically different, like, every season.
No, it wouldn't. But okay. You go ahead and think that.
I make trades!
No, it wouldn't.
I know what's best for the team! Get the fuck out of here!
It absolutely wouldn't. It absolutely wouldn't. It's about fucking This is a key situation where you have to identify your assets. When you're the Arizona Coyotes, you're 28th in the league or whatever, wherever they are, at the bottom of the fucking league, you have to sit there and look at your assets and say, okay, this guy's old. Anyone old here who has value, we should fucking listen to trade offers on. Nope, he's untouchable. Nope. Stupid. But no, I'm less of a fan because, I want to do what's best for my team and, yeah. As opposed to one fucking guy. You want to do what's best for one guy.
Not just
I want to do what's best for my
your
team.
star player.
One guy.
Doan's been with the Coyotes since the beginning. Absolutely, when they moved here from Winnipeg.
I don't care. That doesn't fucking...
He's been the face of the franchise.
I don't care.
Since then. Been playing since he's, 18 years old. He's going to be 40.
I don't care. Tough decisions, like I said. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Wow, dude.
And another player is now out of the tournament.
A gracious departure, Lon.
Oh, what the fuck? You wanted to play poker and you're already eliminated?
That's Brandon's move. That's his strategy.
Shut up.
Brandon's poker strategy.
So you no, I got one more thing to say here. So you think you're more of a fan because you want to fucking accommodate one guy as opposed to accommodating your team?
You know what? I'd actually
Answer the question, yes or no.
Hold on.
Answer the question, yes or no. Answer the question, yes or no, and then say whatever you're going to say.
What was the question?
So, oh my God, do you not listen?
What was the question?
You listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
You sure? Because you seem to fucking just, like, wander off on me all the time.
Well, I am still in this poker tournament.
So listen, jackass. So you think you're more of a fan because you want to accommodate one guy on your team as opposed to the whole fucking team, the whole organization.
Yeah, that was a tricky question.
Answer the question, yes or no.
That one guy being the star player, face of the franchise. Yeah.
Richie, he's not a star player.
He is the face of the...
Shane Doan is not a star player.
He's been our star player for many
He's not a star player right now.
Because he's almost 40.
Which proves my point. He's not a star player. Keep going, though. Answer the question. Yes or no?
I'd say yes.
There you go. He said it.
And the reason, as a GM, and as far as selling tickets and appeasing fans...
Shane Doan is not an exciting player. He's not selling any tickets.
A lot of fans would want him. Every jersey that's worn by fans are 19. They would want to see him finish it, make all Arizona fans...
That's an assumption. That's a pure assumption.
Yeah, dude, you know... Yeah, right, dude. You'd see how many...
Shut the fuck up. Oh, so they have jerseys. So now you act like you know what they're fucking thinking. Fuck yourself. You're so fucking retarded.
Arizona had no hockey team. Finally it came here. And Doan popped out. Face of the franchise. So you ask anyone who knows a little bit about hockey in Arizona...
None of this matters.
That's probably the only player they're going to know.
None of this matters. So you just tried to make the point.
It's good for the city.
You just tried to make the point.
It's good for the fans of Arizona to have him retire there.
No, it isn't. It's worse.
Oh, he's a marketing tool.
No, he's not. No, he's not. You're nuts.
For Arizona, he is.
Monkey, just because the fans wear his jersey does not mean they have the same opinion I do. Don't act like they fucking all want him
to... Because
you just said that.
They're fans. They're fans. You're thinking more money.
Oh my God, dude! Don't cut me off.
You're thinking of the brand.
I am gonna fucking.
You're thinking of a brand, not an.
Shut the fuck up! Listen to me right now. You cannot assume that just because they wear their jerseys that they have the same opinion as you. I guarantee you, majority of them would fucking do what I do. Any smart fucking fan, that is.
I don't know if you can say that.
Oh, fuck off.
If I took a poll around,
Richie, you can love a player and still have the same opinion as I do. Why don't you guys realize that?
You're on the pulse of the Coyote fans. You're not a Coyote fan. Don't pretend like you know what they think.
He just fucking did the same thing.
To say what they want than you do.
Oh my God, you guys are retarded. You guys are so stupid. You just made the... I just said the same thing to Monkey, that he can't assume things just because they wear his fucking jersey. Give me a fucking break.
Well, you just assumed.
I didn't assume.
What you told
Did you listen to what I said?
That they would trade
Did you listen to what I said?
Yeah, I listened.
I don't think
to
you
your assumption.
did. I said
that you would do what
no.
you did.
I did not
would do
assume.
What you would do.
Yeah, I said any smart fucking fan would be my guess. He's
but
just
you're
fucking.
Assuming the Coyote fans are smart.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fucking dumb thing to assume, isn't it? He's sitting there and acting like, oh, they wear his jersey, they want him to retire here. That's him. That's what he's doing. That's fucking retarded.
Dude, I'm out here. It's on the news, Arizona news.
Oh my God, Monkey. You're not even in a hockey market.
What do you mean we're not in a hockey market?
It's not a hockey market.
Yeah,
Arizona?
How do they keep the ice from melting in the desert?
Yeah,
Arizona, now you're going to tell me Arizona's a hockey market. Is that what you're going to do?
We play in with rollerblades. Well, I'm sorry, Green. What's your question again? We're not a what? Hockey market, you said?
You're not a hockey market. It's a fucking fact. Go fucking look. Go fucking use Google for fucking quick minute.
Well, how do we have a hockey team if we're not a?
It's not a hockey market. Richie,
Define hockey
agree with
market.
me, please. A fucking popular fucking team that sells tickets like all the time. Yeah, that's what a hockey market is.
Oh, we don't sell tickets all the time. What?
Sells out all the time, or close to fucking
course not.
selling out. Give me a break.
We're
Stop
close to selling
defending your
out. We
fucking
sell out quite
pathetic
a-
team.
We sell out. We sell out sometimes.
When?
Oh fuck! I don't know. I don't have that in front.
Doubt
of me.
it. I doubt you've sold out this fucking year.
No, probably not. Oh no, actually we have sold out a couple times this year.
I doubt it. Just because they say it's a sellout doesn't mean it is a sellout. Well, why is that funny?
I don't know. Okay, so the announcers say, "Oh wow, it's a great day. It's actually a sellout. Place is packed. It's a sellout. All tickets sold."
Yeah, I've been in arenas when they say
it's not
that.
really a sellout.
I've been in arenas when they fucking announce that it's a sellout, and, you know, I kind of just look around and, you know, make observations of, like, fucking all the empty seats around me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But keep being
It's
smart.
tickets sold. People with season tickets don't always go to their games.
Yeah, it must be all of them. All those empty seats must be fucking bought.
So you're saying a lot of people just kind of throw that out there? Oh wow, you know, it's almost close to full. Let's just say it's sold out.
It's kind of been
So the
proven.
people on TV think it's
If you use Google and like research things, you'll find some stuff out. It's pretty handy.
I don't research. I don't research.
Of course
too
you don't.
often. Sold out arenas. I'm bored.
Whatever. At this point, I've like fucking destroyed every single one of your points, but you can continue if you want.
All right. You win, Green.
It's kind of back to you guys' original argument. It's kind of hard to compare both of your outcomes. Like, would it mean more to the fans if he stayed than it would the team benefit from trading him? It's kind of hard to compare. Which one is the better option?
What? Doan in the Sedines? What are you talking about?
No, from a business standpoint, it'd probably be good for Doan to take off and to get assets like Green says. But on the fan side of it, it'd be cool for him to retire.
Oh my God! You can't say that. You can't.
Why?
Because you don't know.
Why is that so bad?
It's an assumption. Just like you called me out on assuming that they fucking. It's the complete opposite of what I said. It is an assumption. Okay, let's say you trade Shane Doan. You get a fucking young, exciting prospect who fucking, you put him in the lineup and he starts scoring goals.
I said it was hard to compare because you don't know what the trade's going to be.
And then, I'm telling you, you'll get at least a second-round pick and a good prospect for him, or a first-round pick and a maybe lesser prospect. You'll get that. That's the kind of return you'll get. What if you draft like a fucking... You know, you're not thinking about that. What if the prospect comes in and he fucking makes the fans forget about Doan? That's not fucking coming into your head.
They're probably going to retire Doan's number.
They're fucking going to retire it regardless. Answer my question.
There's no way.
Why do you always fucking...
They're going to forget him.
Why do you deflect every single question I ask? Answer my question. Do not fucking continue on. Answer my question. What if the fucking prospect that you get for Doan, what if he makes you forget about Doan? Do you think about that?
19 years.
Don't fucking sit here and go, fucking tiptoe.
Okay, here's the question.
He just fucking thinks, everything I say, he just wants to act like I'm a fucking retard and he wants to fucking tiptoe away his way around my fucking question. He's a fucking idiot.
Monkey.
Answer my question.
What kind of return?
Answer my question.
What kind of return would you have to give from Doan, or whatever his name is, for you to be okay with him leaving? Or is there one?
Shoot, that's a tough one.
You already said there isn't one.
Yeah, like me personally, as a fan, I would like for him to fucking retire. I mean, he got 1 year left. So what? He hangs around one more year. Then whatever happens.
All the more reason to trade him.
Then he's gone. I mean, I don't know. I'd rather him just finish off an extra year and then he's gone, rather than trying to get rid of him for that final last year and gain someone, which is cool. But you know, it'd be cool if he finished up as Arizona.
So he only has 1 year left before he retires? Is that what you're saying?
He's gonna be 40
Another
years old.
assumption. Another assumption.
Yeah. I don't see him playing till 41, 42 years old. He's banged up pretty bad. There's not much.
Richie, why aren't you screaming him for making assumptions right now?
Monkey doesn't scream.
Yeah, there you go. How old was Tamu when he retired? Was he 42? When he just retired right now?
Your point?
Well, I'm just
yes.
just a simple
I think
question.
he was 42.
Yeah, okay, that's all. Okay, that's all I want to know. No big deal.
So, what if you got offered 5 first-round picks?
Oh,
You can't turn that down, no matter how much.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. Get Dylan the fuck out of here for that. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Okay, what if you get offered 2 first-round picks? Oh, fuck off, Monkey.
Throw
You
in a
need
third
that
and you got
more.
a deal. Throw in a third and you got yourself a deal.
No, you need to. If you were to get offered 2 first-round picks by even a fucking team that's gonna finish at the end of the first round, I don't fucking care. Arizona has to take it.
And they probably would.
But no, they wouldn't, because Don Maloney said he's untouchable.
But would I be okay with it? Is the question.
Don Maloney said he's untouchable.
Okay, cool. I hope he retires with us then.
Richie, I want you to turn the tables on me here and start asking me questions about the Sedins. Go.
He could see it on both sides. He mentioned, he says he can see the both sides part of it, which is just like I can see your side of it. I definitely know my side of it.
Here's what I have the issue with.
It's
Fine,
hard to
you
say
think
that one of you is clearly right and one of you is clearly wrong.
Okay, here's the issue I have with it. You can fucking think that. That's fine. That's you. But don't call me less of a fan, which you fucking did, for fucking wanting to fucking send them. Let's say that it's me and it's the Sedins. Don't call me less of a fan for fucking. Say I'm the GM and I already fucking went over the hypothetical. I go to them and say, hey guys, we're not going to win the cup anytime soon. We're looking, we got to start making some trades here. We got to make some changes. Would you mind giving us a list of teams, some cup contenders we can send you to, so you guys, we accommodate you and you guys go, try to win a cup, and we get something in return for you. Well, how does that make me less of a fan? I'm trying to accommodate my star players who have been there since they were drafted and get them, try to get them their best chance to win a Stanley Cup. And I'm also trying to fucking get something in return to help my team out. How does that make me less of a fan? Tell me.
I don't think you'd go about it. You just want to get them the fuck out and get assets.
No.
I mean, but
you clearly didn't listen.
Them as leverage pieces more than people. That's why.
No, I said, give me a list of teams of cup contenders. I'm not going to trade them to fucking Buffalo.
What do you say when they say we don't have a list? We want to stay here. And if you trade
then
us,
I can't do anything about it. I can't trade them. They have no trade clauses. But if they didn't have no trade clauses, then fucking yeah, I would be a ruthless fucking jackass, I guess, in your eyes.
No one would want to come to your team. You would be the asshole GM of the Vancouver Canucks.
Richie, I don't...
Be a swinging door.
That's not at all how the NHL works. All the media would fucking all the media would say is it made sense to move on. That's not... Players wouldn't look at that and say, oh, we can't fucking sign there. We're going to get traded when we're fucking 38 years old. Fuck that. That's not going to happen.
You'd be called Pancake Brandon because your team would keep flip-flopping.
Whatever. I'm of the opinion that hockey is a young man's game, so when assets get old, that's what I would be doing.
What if they age like fine wine?
Shut up. Richie, let's talk about Jeff Fisher or Vince
I would
Young.
like to think I had a positive influence over this argument.
You did, man. You saw both sides, and it made sense, and you put that on the table for us to understand.
No, you didn't.
Green. Come on, Green.
What do you want from me? You want me to just, like, bend over here?
Hey, Green, I do want to apologize, Mr. Green. I didn't mean to not, to say that you're not a true fan. I apologize.
No. It's the fact that you try to act like I'm less of a fan.
But you're a true fan, though. I apologize.
No, you're not apologizing for anything here. You never said I was a false fan. You said I was less of a fan.
Okay, you're not.
And you think I'm lying.
Fan ever.
You think I'm lying when I say I would try to get them to cup contenders.
No, you're not lying. You do the best.
First off, what
if those options were on the table?
Okay, well, here's a real question. What non-cup contenders is going to want the 34-year-old Sedin twins? I don't think there's going to be any teams out there. Well,
then you keep them in that scenario?
No, I said what non-cup contender. Like, what non-cup contender would want the 34-year-old Sedins? There's likely, maybe, a couple teams, right? There's not going to be a lot. If you want the
only
Sedins...
people that wanted them were non-cup contenders.
That's just too unlikely in my eyes.
Whatever.
They have no trade clauses.
Whatever.
We gotta be realistic here. They're not gonna fucking want to go to a... Like, let's say Toronto, for example. Toronto's like fucking 10 points out of a playoff spot. They're not gonna want to go there. Although they almost did, years ago. Did you guys know that? Monkey, did you know that?
No.
You want to hear the story about this?
Let's check it out.
Okay, I gotta... Since I'm a big fan of my facts, I gotta go research here for a minute. Okay, so... Alright, we listening?
Yeah.
Richie, why isn't your mic in? Richie? Richie needs to be here for this.
Empty-handed right now, I'm sucking in chips.
How many people are left?
There's 3 of us.
So, Monkey.
that?
I've been recording this conversation we've been having for 20 minutes. Are you okay if I put it on YouTube?
I don't give a fuck. Don't fucking say my name. Call me Monkey or something.
Wait, what? What was that?
Don't say my real name. Just call me Monkey. And if you're gonna say, "Oh, this is my buddy," you know.
No, I'm not. I'm not making a no, I'm just putting the recording up there.
I kind of figured you were because the way you're asking questions, it was almost like an interrogation. So I'm like,
an interrogation? What the fuck are you? What? No, remember when you were talking and I said, hold on, wait, pause. I got my phone out. I put us on speaker because I realized we were in the middle of a heated debate. It's too bad we didn't get the beginning of it. And
I thought it was earlier. You'd probably be recording.
All right, we gotta milk it. We gotta milk it here. We gotta keep going. So go. Call me a fake fan.
I could fine tune it in your favor.
We gotta make it a better video because we missed out on the beginning.
Green's a homo and he likes to fucking argue about everything.
Who's Green?
Mr. Green.
What the fuck are you talking about? This is the first argument we've had today.
Today? Okay, and then we'll have one tomorrow, we'll have one the day after.
Richie! Put your fucking mic in.
Oh fuck, this guy's gonna push me all in. Motherfucker. Oh fuck. I'm diamond. Fuck!
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna piss and then I'll tell you this story.
Motherfucker pushed all in. God damn it.
Alright. Did you get knocked out?
No, I'm about to, though.
Alright, so,
Fuck.
okay, do you know who Brian Burke is?
Who's it again?
Brian Burke.
Yeah.
Okay, who is he?
Well, who is he? Who is he? Yeah, I heard his name, but who is he?
Okay, do you know anything about him? Like, who he's fucking been the GM of and all that?
Who's he been the GM for?
So you don't know. You don't know.
Refresh my memory. Who?
You know he's like a... Oh my god. Well, the story doesn't really... It's not as good if you don't know the history. Do you have your phone or your computer around you?
Just tell me who was he a GM for?
Do you have a visual of Brian Burke? Like, have you heard him talk? Have you, like, listened to him?
His name sounds very familiar.
He was the GM of Vancouver, Anaheim, Toronto.
Okay.
Do you have a visual of him? Like, you know who he is?
Yes.
Okay, like, you know he's like a bit of a fucking, like, bulldozer every time he talks. He's just like fucking my way or the highway kind of guy. Right?
Yeah,
Okay, so in what was it, 99? He was the GM of Vancouver at the time. This is when we had Bure. And do you know who Mike Gillis is?
Was he a GM too? What?
Yes, he was the last Canucks GM, goddammit. Why don't you fucking know this shit?
Because it's Canucks. That's why.
It's hockey is what it is.
I know. They don't, I catch a little bit of it, but they don't talk highly about other
We
teams
watched the
around
same fucking draft where fucking Gillis was constantly on the fucking TV. I remember we were texting, and you don't know who he is?
One second.
If you...
You motherfucker. Fuck, man. Alright, what?
Alright, whatever. Gillis.
Fucking A, dude. I just fucking folded a flush and fucking Green's fucking talking to me. Fuck, man.
Wow.
So go ahead.
I never thought this would be such fucking thought-provoking...
Your fault.
What a thought-provoking conversation I'm trying to have. Okay, Brian Burke was the GM of the Canucks in 1999. At the time, Mike Gillis was Pavel Bure's player agent in 1999. Bure wanted $6 million a year, or he wanted to be traded. Burke said, no fucking way we're paying you that much. Gillis and Burke probably had a lot of heated arguments, exchanges, meetings, and shit like that. Fucking during that year, that's when they ended up trading him to Florida, alright? So this is where the history starts, with Burke and Gillis. So, Burke got fired in, 2002, 2003, around there. Nonis came in, took over, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Fucking Gillis gets hired after Nonis was fired in, 2008. 2009, okay, hold on, I'm skipping over something here. Burke drafted the Sedins. He drafted them in fucking 98, I think it was? Yeah, he drafted them in 98. He traded for both picks. He traded for the 2nd overall pick and the 3rd overall pick. And he drafted them back-to-back. That's how we got the Sedins, by the way. We didn't get them in a package deal. We had to trade for 2 picks. That's how Burke did it. He got the Sedins. So he drafted them. So then he gets fired after the whole Bure thing. Gillis eventually gets hired by the Canucks. And in 2009, the Sedins are going to be, they're free agents. So they're trying to negotiate with them. They're trying to get a deal. And they're offering them 6-year deals for $6 million a year. So negotiations aren't going well. The Sedins are in Sweden. They're with their agent, J.P. Barry, and they're just not getting anywhere. So, as a last attempt, like a last-minute effort, Gillis and assistant GM at the time, Lawrence Gilman, he used to work for Phoenix. They flew to Sweden, and They went to go, meet face-to-face with the Sedins. And on the same flight, the Sedins' agent was on the same flight. And it wasn't planned or anything, so they talked while they were on their way. They ended up meeting with the Twins, and they ended up leaving the meeting, shaking their hands and, thanking them for everything they've done with Vancouver. They basically thought they had lost them. They thought they were going back to Vancouver. They thought the Sedins were going to go sign somewhere else. So they get on the flight, and then reports start coming out that Brian Burke, who is now the GM of Toronto, remember that him and Gillis had a nasty, feud with the whole Bure thing. Burke is on his way to Sweden to go get ready to offer the Twins a bunch of money once free agency opens. So Gillis and Gilman are on their way back to Vancouver. They get a call from the Sedin's agent, and he says they'll stay. And so that's how close they were to losing the Sedins.
Interesting. Is there a lot of people after the Sedins in the draft? Like, was everyone trying to jockey for position to get them back to back?
I don't. I was like 5 years old. I was 6 years old. And it was a really shitty draft that year. And so, I don't know. They traded. They were a shitty team to begin with. So what? I don't know. Quite the maneuvering to get both of them. Third and second overall.
I can imagine the team if they got one of the Sedins, and then what kind of trade war they would have to make them a pair.
You want to hear some more shit about Burke and Gillis?
Yeah, I'll hear some more shit.
So, at the 2009 draft, I think the Canucks picked like 24th. Actually, I can play the quote. 2009. I'll play what he said.
Justin. I said, is there a deal there for us? Involving the 7th pick, he said no, unless Luke Shen's in the deal. I talked to Lodge again this morning. Those are two pretty good players.
Alright, so listen to this. Load, you fuck.
Adjusting our positional needs and our depth chart. That's the GM's job, and that's every day with draft day. Draft day, you take the best player on the board every time.
Montreal, home of this year's entry draft. There was work to be done.
We heard they ought to make what we can discern anyway. The Islanders have been adamant they're picking, and I believe Snowy. Second pick, Vancouver's made a major effort to get the second pick out of Tampa Bay. We heard they offered, again, this all second hand, so we don't know if it's true. We heard they offered Burrows, Bieksa, and their own pick.
Okay, so he leaked an offer in one of the Leafs, little fucking behind the Sedins videos or whatever, because, that's what they do. He said that Vancouver was offering their pick for the second overall pick and Bieksa and Burrows. So, Gillis filed tampering charges, and they ended up fining Burke, fucking 20 grand or something, for making those comments. So it continues, their hatred for one another. And then, the next point where, okay, what happens next? I got another quote, actually. I can play a conversation. Here it is. 2:30, something like that. This is the 2011 draft. This is a conversation on the draft floor with Burke and Gillis.
Hey, Mike. Congratulations. Well done. Good run and nice award. Yeah. Well, I haven't won it. Good for you.
Well, it's only been around for 2 years.
How you been? Good, thanks.
Very good.
Hockey? How are you?
He briefly he went up to Gillis. He said hi to him, and he said congrats on the cup run. This is when they went to Game 7 against Boston, and he said nice award. Gillis won the GM of the year that year, and he said it's a consolation prize, is what he said. And then he said, well, I haven't won it, so good for you. And it was this awkward fucking. You could watch the video and tell how awkward it was. Anyways. That's the next chapter, and then the next chapter is Luongo, how Toronto wanted to trade for him, and fucking... That's too long of a story to talk about. Basically, it's a tale of a former player agent who became a GM, who clashed with another GM, and they fucking hated each other, and how it affected certain things that happened throughout the NHL in the past decade. Isn't it a cool story? Richie, did you like the story?
No.
I don't blame you at all. Do you want to hear another story about, I got one about Burke and Maloney. Maloney the fucking moron. Maloney the moron. Okay, so when you guys were gonna trade Kyle Turris, you remember this?
Yeah.
Toronto. Okay, no. This is what happened. Maloney called Burke, who was GM of Toronto. He said, "We'll give you Kyle Turris for Nazem Kadri and Luke Shen." Brian Burke said, "Fuck off," and he hung up the phone.
Fuck off.
Fuck off!
Fucking lost.
Richie, could you see me doing that? If I was a GM? Well, I think our YouTube channel is going to blow up now, Richie. I also think I've bored both of you with my story.
Lucky you know what just happened. Yep.
Alright, I lost, dude. I'll be on
Yeah, I told him. Alright, Monkey, I'm uploading this. Is there any, like, racist remarks you want to make before you leave for YouTube?
Yeah, is it recording?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Mr. Green's a faggot.
If Doan was black, I'd want him out of here.
Later, send me a link to that or whatever. I'll listen to it.
It's a long video. It's like 40 minutes, 50 minutes.
Oh, shit. Never mind then.
You should listen to it.
You just started recording, like, way before.
I know. I fucked up. We were going at it for like a good 10 minutes before you got on.